No matter what business you are in, you need to create content. Content is the one thing that shows off your expertise. It distributes your expertise worldwide if you wish to. And it is also a really, really simple way of creating something once and then using it in many different variations on many different platforms. And I'm going to show you how that might work for you right now. Content for engagement. Anybody can write content, but to actually get some engagement, there are little tips and tricks around that. You want readers to read the content. First of all, they need to see it, and you want them to stay with the content, and ideally you want them to take an action once they have read or they are reading your content. Content specifically for engagement can be used right across all of your marketing, for all your marketing material, advertising if that's what you're doing, blog posts, social media posts, any of those shorter and medium length posts, letters, emails of course, and articles if you're writing articles for other publications, for online magazines, or even articles on your own website. Effective communication is a core skill to have in business, and effective communication happens in your day-to-day dealings, really, with clients, with customers, verbally and in writing. So how you use that and how you approach that is really the key in our fast-paced world. When you think about it, content goes through the stream, the Facebook stream, the Twitter stream, the LinkedIn stream. People just keep scrolling, and content rushes past. So whatever you're writing about, you need to have a way of capturing your audience. So what do I know about content? What do I know about engaging your audience? My name is Sigrid de Karst. My business is Sticky Beak Marketing. I started in the days when we were still using scissors and glue for cut and paste. That's when I started in marketing, so quite some time ago. My first business in 2002 was a diamond jewelry business, and I built that purely with marketing and sold it successfully. It didn't take very long. I then found Brisbane Office Supplies, another business, and I said to my husband, let's purchase that, give it a go. And he said, I don't know anything about office supplies. I said, it doesn't matter. Me neither. I'm using marketing. And I did. 2 years later, I sold it successfully again. And then I discovered that so many business owners really don't understand marketing. They hand it over, they pay for something, they don't really know whether they're getting it. I was asked, how did you build your businesses? What did you do? Can you give me some tips? And I started Sticky Beak Marketing Agency in 2010. On that journey, I discovered the power of content, using a book as the authority tool for your business, using the content from a book for various components of my businesses that I've had, or parts of Sticky Beak Marketing that I have used. So I know content is important and content can be used really powerfully. There are 7 steps to engaging content as I see it and as I share it with clients. Who are you writing for? Your master topic, what is that? There are top three styles that you can use. Make your content visible when you have it out there. There's a formula that you can use. You want to stay in the news, and you want to post across the channels. So those are the 7 steps I'm going to share right now. Who are you writing for? This is so important, and so many in business do not think about this. It is whatever you're writing about the reader, not about you. So you need to make sure that you address the reader directly. Talk to that one person on the page, that one person that's reading it. The moment you start using a broad approach in your wording, people can do this, businesses can do this, you are losing the reader fast. It really is about talking to that person as if it's sitting across the table from you. So whatever you're writing, whenever you're writing, whichever platform you're using, it's about who are you writing for. So you need to know who the audience is, because that will determine the type of content, the type of topic you want to write about. Who are these people? When you look at this room full of people, there are so many different shapes and sizes and colors. They all have something in common somewhere. And that is what you need to know. Who's that audience that you're writing for? What is it that they have in common? Your specific audience. Not everybody's audience, not my audience, your specific audience. That's really important, that you need to know who you're writing for, because you need to know what it is that they want to hear from you, what they want to read from you, and then make sure you address that one single person as if they're sitting directly in front of you across the table. You want to create a master topic. Whatever your overall direction is that you want to become known for, that you want to write about, or something that you want to promote, that your business is. You want to have a master topic, like this picture here shows you. You have different shapes and sizes, again, different colors. But the master topic behind this is these are all succulents. They all belong to the family of succulents. So what's that master topic that you are going to write about? If you are a coach, what specifically are you coaching on? Is it health and wellness? Is it a very specific area of that? So what is that message that you want to bring out there? Are you a wellness business in terms of a specific direction? What is that direction? What is the message that you want to put out there that you can continually build on and build and build? It's a really important component to have that, because it makes it so much easier for you to create your content at any point in time. So my master topic is all around visibility, getting the business to be visible. How do you stand out? How do you build your brand? Where do you want to post? What do you want to say? All of those are parts or components of my master topic. So be very, very thoughtful about what is that one topic that will help you to always find your next post. There are 3 styles of topics that you can write about. There is the one that we call the review style. There's the solving a problem style, and then you can combine the two together. So for the review style, you would use a headline something like top 10 cruise vacations, or is the zone diet just another fad? So it sounds like you are reviewing something. So within your master topic, what you're writing about, look at how would you style it in terms of reviewing something that's happening out there, something that is really of relevance to your audience right now, to those particular people that you're writing for. Solving a problem is something like how to lose weight without dieting, as an example. So then you can write about that, whatever your topic is. So you're solving a problem. It's more like a kind of a how-to. You can also give tips, 10 tips on, how to pack light for your next holiday without forgetting anything, for example. And when you're bringing the two together, it's something like, just off the top of my head, is your network marketing business a scam? How to know. So you're kind of reviewing something and then you're giving a how to. So all of your how, who, what, why type things, they are the solving the problem ones. So you can bring the two together, or you can have the review or the solving a problem separately. That makes it really easy to kind of bring your post together when you're writing like that. you want to make sure that when you have a post created, that you make it visible. As I already said, you want to just speak to that one single person. Really bring that out, because as soon as the reader sees your text on the page, on the phone, on the computer, wherever they're seeing it, they want to stop and say, yes, this is for me. He, she is writing for me. And they really can read it. Storytelling is a really great way. Another way to make it visible, of course, is to tag people into your post. You can direct message a whole group of people. Now, whether you're posting here on Facebook or LinkedIn, for example, you can direct message people and say, hey, I've got this new post. Take a look, check it out. Just make sure you get the post URL. Of course, you can use hashtagging, but you want to make sure you're using it right. I have another video on that altogether because it's a very specific topic. I don't want you to just go out there and make up hashtag words by simply stringing words together with a hashtag symbol in front of it. Do not do that. There is a very specific purpose to that. Ask me for the other video. You can send, of course, to your email list that you've put another post out. This is specifically when you have a longer post or when you have written an article on your website or on LinkedIn, for example. And of course, you can create a list of friends, associates, others in business that will cross-comment. So you're creating a list and you're cross-commenting on each other's posts when they are out. You need to make sure, again, there's a bit of a method behind that. You need to make sure it's done in a timely manner. You need to make sure you post that at certain times, depending on what platform you're going on. Now, making something visible. It's really important that you also, in line with this and in line with knowing who you're writing for, which platform are you using? Which platforms are you going to write on? Is it LinkedIn? Is it Twitter? Is it Facebook? Is it any one of the others? Or is it all of them? You want to have a look where your audience is. So if you are into recipes or perhaps dieting, healthy, something like that, great platforms are, of course, those that allow for a lot of visual content. So Instagram is one of them, depends if your clients are there. Pinterest is a really great one. We know from marketing research that people on Pinterest are much more likely to purchase than those on Instagram directly. That's what the figures show. Perhaps the marketing from Instagram, which is Facebook, will tell you that they are the top ones and all the influencers are on there. Perhaps that is perhaps the way, but we do know when we measure the actual outcomes, Pinterest is certainly a powerful platform. So those are ways of making your post visible. It is really important to take a deeper look at each of these and how they work and how you can implement those, because here is where the key lies to getting that visibility. Now, I also want to mention at this point in time, it depends also on how you go about writing your content. So let's have a look at the formula, what I call the writing formula. A really super easy and fast formula is to use something like 5 by 5, my 5 myths, top 5, secret 5 keys. And what I mean by that is simply this, and you can change this number. You can make this 3 or 10 or whatever you wish. 5 is a good number. It's not too much and it's not too little. You want to create, let's say you're writing my 5. So you would look at your 5 tips about something. And when you think about what would be 5 tips I'm going to give my audience right now about something that is part of your master topic, what would be my 5 tips I'm giving you right now about content writing? Well, I've chosen 7 tips. So we have here 7 tips or 7 steps around content writing. I have put them all here into this video. Now I can easily transcribe this video and I have the text. That gives me a master article or a master content piece that I can then use bits and pieces from at times when I need to put something out into social media, for example, or into my email list, or, you know, simply sending it out directly to people. So the formula is really simple. You choose one of these or all of these within the context of your master content topic, and then you can create a longer piece, and then you can use parts of that. Now, ideally, you want to write an article or a blog post for your blog site. That's where the first piece goes out to be visible. Once you have done that, you can use parts of that and put those all out there into social media. You can put a little bit in Facebook, for example, if that's what you're using, if that is your platform every day. You can schedule it and have it come out daily without you having to post it live. You can post it onto LinkedIn. Ideally on LinkedIn, you want to post 2 to 3 times a week. And of course, onto the other platforms, you can do that as well. So think about which of these or all of these are useful within the context of your master topic. Are there 5 secret or secret 5 something that would be really great to write about? Can you write, or would you write about them individually, not as all 5, but secret number 1, secret number 2, and so on? 5 keys, key 1, key 2, and so on. So you can use this whole formula, create one of these, and then split it up or use it all in one. You can write longer posts on Facebook, like you have more space there for you can write a really long one. LinkedIn has a limited amount, for example, on your website, on your blog post, you can write it as long as you wish. So whichever platform, whichever visible form you're using, accordingly, you can write it longer or shorter. You can create that one long one and then cut it into smaller bits and pieces for your posting. You want to stay in the news. With the world, the globe being so small, we're hearing news all the time. Please do not be somebody who says, I don't listen to the news, I'm not interested in the news. The news are for you as a business owner or somebody who has a message that they want to bring out there, the top platform to attach one of your topics to. So at the moment where everything is around staying apart, 1.5 meters, 2 meters, whatever, you could attach something from your main topic to that, what's out there in the news. There are people protesting, demonstrating. Attach something that you have to that. How does that fit in there? How can you make it fit so that you stay relevant and attach your master topic with what is happening in the news? That is a top way for people to want to read a post that you are writing, that you have written, that you have posted. So check the news, listen out every so often throughout the day and make your notes, whichever way you do that, and attach your master topic to what's happening in the news. Make it relevant. You want to then post your content across the channels. On this photo, I've chosen this because here is a street full of billboards, flashing lights, bright lights. Every one of these businesses wants you to see them, wants you to take notice. And you can see the yellow and the red, of course, even the green here, it really stands out. Now, when you think about your own content, it doesn't stand out quite like that. And even if you choose colorful visuals, visuals are not useful on every platform. The algorithms account for them differently, and also the viewers have different preferences on the different platforms. So for you, it is about across different channels. So whether you post in LinkedIn and on your own website, whether you post on Pinterest or on Twitter, and then you have within those platforms ways of driving viewers to another platform with hashtags, with linking it, and with calls to action, of course. So you really want to map out who is your audience. We're coming back with that, what we started with. Who is that audience, and where are they reading what you have to say? So don't just stay on one single channel, spread yourself out, be visible. You've got some tips here. It is a really good idea to be clear about what specifically is right for you. So getting that clarity for your specific business, I offer a clarity session, and that can be booked right now. It simply requires to use the booking link to check the times on there. And if nothing at all is available, hop on across to the website and simply send an email to me. I'd be very happy to chat individually about giving you clarity on content that is specifically required for you, that you may have some idea about right now, or you may still be thinking, okay, how exactly does this apply to me? So feel free to contact me to connect and book a clarity session. You and me will work it out what exactly you need. Sigrid de Cast, Sticky Beak Marketing.